I just want to make this quick live stream right now to discuss you guys the situation that just happened. It's crazy ass situation. I'm gonna see if a few people could come in the room, but this is fucking weird. If you guys do, any of you guys remember that video I did back in November where I was in front of that 7-Eleven and there was that homeless bitch and then she was like scratching her fucking ass and like it was like a little short I did. I'm sure some of you guys remember that. This was back in November. I had did a little short and it was some homeless bitch and she was just scratching her ass and I filmed it and it was a short and when that shit ended, that bitch came hella close to my car and I threw a bottle at her and it missed. So what happened was I was filming this bitch and she was just a homeless bitch, dirty as fuck, and she was just scratching her pussy and ass and I filmed it, the video of, and it was in front of 7-Eleven, the short. And then she was doing that. And when I ended the film, what the fuck is going on? When I ended the film, why is it glitching and shit? She came close to my car and I threw a water bottle and it missed. So the reason I'm explaining this to you is because today the same situation happened. The same fucking exact situation at the same place. And I didn't set shit up. This is hella weird. This is why I say it's a weird ass synchronicity. First of all, I hadn't seen this bitch since the last time I made the live stream. Why is it lagging? I don't know why it's lagging. It's hella weird. It's lagging when I want to discuss the situation that going on. But anyway, so I just came back from the same 7-Eleven that situation happened. And I seen that bitch again. And she was dirty as fuck. Like literally the last time I seen her in November, when I made that short, she hadn't taken a shower then because the bitch has so much dirt and like one of those people you see from like fucking like that Castaway movie when they found him on an island, he was dirty and he haven't like that bitch literally looked like something from like a politically war torn country and the people were like displaced and there was starvation. Like the bitch looked like something from a movie. And I came out the fucking 7-Eleven and this bitch was in front of the fucking store asking me for change. And I said, I don't have no change. And I kept walking. Then this bitch started to say all these weird ass, the N word. And like, cause this bitch, she's talking to herself. She's like, I don't know, like, you know how these tweakers, they be tweaking and shit. She be just saying some weird shit, saying like, I'm somebody who I'm not. Like, you know, they just be like in their delusion. So she's just talking nonsense, saying the N word. So I'm just letting it go. I'm like, this bitch just fucked up. I go in my car. As soon as I get in my car, she turns around, walks away, and I'm about to back out. And as I'm backing out, the bitch comes and hits my fucking window. And I got so pissed, I came out the car and I didn't know what to grab, but I seen a bottle. And I grabbed the water bottle and I threw it like last time. But I didn't plan on doing it. This shit just happened. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let me scoot up a little bit. Scoot back a little. Maybe it'll fix the internet. Yeah, but anyways, so today what happened is I came out the store. She asked me for some change. I knew it was a bitch from last time. I was like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I'm not getting no change. I didn't say that, but I just was like, get the fuck out of here. And then she got mad and started saying some obscenities and the N word. But she like talking nonsense because she's fucking high. She's a tweaker. And I just ignored the bitch. And I get in the car. As I get in the car, she comes to the car and it hits my window. That shit pissed me off so much. I just grabbed my fucking bottle and I threw it at the bitch. And it's weird how it played out like live. The same situation played out. How she came out. She's like, oh, she came out and she started doing some shit. She came up to my car. I threw a water ball. This was back in November after I had made that short with the bitch scratching her pussy. It was back I deleted it because I didn't want them fucking with my channel. I might upload it again. I didn't delete it, but I just privated it. This is back when they were fucking with my channel. I didn't want them to take it down because of that. So I had privated it. But you guys remember that video. It's the same bitch. So it's just weird how that synchronicity played out. And like, that's hella weird. And like, this ain't the first time. This is another time. Actually, it's two other times. Another time, 2 days ago, some other fucking crackhead ass nigga. I just come out the fucking store. He just starts like, nigga, I know it's you, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, you bitch ass nigga. And I'm like looking at this nigga. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He doesn't do nothing. He just talking. And he's like, you with the white car. Like it's like they're in their delusions. They're like he kind of reminded me of like those gang stalkers. I don't know why my life is fucking up like this. I don't know why my life is doing this, but yeah, it was another homeless dude just cussing me out for no fucking reason. And I'm thinking maybe it's this Qigong energy. Because yet 2 days ago, this was when the moon was in Gemini. 2 days ago, when the moon was in Gemini, I have to go because this fucking internet is just fucking up in there. 2 days ago, when the moon was in Gemini, I was at the fucking park doing my Qigong. And this bitch comes up to me and gives me $20. It's like, oh, here's $20. And then I'm like, okay. And I tried to take it. And she's like, oh, my mistake. You're the wrong person. Like she gave the money to the wrong person. I guess she was going to go buy something for somebody. So it was like all that weird ass shit. So I'm thinking like all of this shit happens within like sequential, like within days. And I'm thinking it's because of the energy. Because when you build this energy, weird situations might manifest because you're dealing with energy. So you have an aura. So you might attract and manifest weird shit. Like I'm thinking like, because a lot of these people that are on drugs, they have, you know how they talk about alcohol and there's spirits in alcohol? There's also spirits in like hard drugs. So when you see these people on hard drugs and shit, and they start tweaking and talking to themselves, that's because like they're under the influence of a spirit. So like some of these motherfuckers, they have a spirit in them. So they probably, the spirits like is like telling them to like talk this bullshit or something. I don't know what the fuck, because this is weird. It's just hella weird. But this shit is like, it's weird how that shit played out. Like I ended up throwing a water bottle at that bitch, and at this time I ended up hitting the bitch. I ended up hitting her with the water bottle. So yeah, that bitch was retarded. That was probably the first time she had water on her skin because that bitch was dirty. Like I wish I would have filmed it. That shit was weird. And it was at the same 7-Eleven, the same situation that literally played out. Like it was a program or something, like it played out. I ended up, when I threw a water bottle hook this time, it wasn't on purpose. Like I didn't have nothing to throw. Like I went in my car to look what can I throw at this bitch. And the only thing I seen was it was a brand new water bottle. I just opened it and I just threw the shit. It got a little bit on her. And then this shit was funny. Because she asked me for some change and I didn't give it to her dusty ass. And she got all mad at saying the N-word and shit. I let that N-word shit go because I know the bitch was tweaking. So I was like, I'm not going to, because if I go and like, what I'm going to do, like knock the bitch out? Plus, it didn't even irritate me because I know she's fucked up. I know she's miserable. She's depressed. So it didn't even, like, it didn't even get any, how I know it got to her because I ignored the bitch. So she got hella mad. I wasn't paying her no mind. And that's when she hit my car. That's what pissed me off. And that's why I threw that water bottle at the bitch. It's just weird. I think it has something to do with this Qigong energy. I think because like I've never had no experiences like this, like literally like attack. And then today I was driving my fucking car, and like one of these niggas in like an S, you know those ATVs with like the 3 wheels. This nigga's like swerving in the other lane, and I'm driving and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? And like this nigga he's driving with a mask on, like you know those fucking face masks that just show your eyes and shit. He just had a mask. I'm like, why the fuck you driving with a mask on? Like I think he was under the influence on some pills or something. He had the hood nigger energy. So like because he had the face mask, you just see the eyes, and then he was driving erratic. So he most likely he was on some type of like pharmaceutical pill or some type of alcohol, because then he had that hood nigga vibe. So like it's like some more agent activity. It's weird. It's weird. That's what I'm saying. I don't even like to say agent activity because I'm not. It's just weird shit. I'm thinking it's because of the Qigong energy. Because it's like, and I'm not saying because You'll attract positive situations too, but you're gonna just attract weird, different situations because you're changing your aura, your energy. Because how you know when your aura and your energy changes is because you feel different, you think different. You know when you're having a dream and the dream you're so into the dream, like when you're dreaming and having an intense dream, do you think about what you're gonna do when you wake up? Do you think about this world? No, you don't think about it because you have a different mind, so you're like in a different whole world and reality. That's like with the qigong, like that's how you can tell your energy's changing because your mind is changing. You don't think how you were before, so therefore all these things that happen to you, it happens to you because of who you are and how, like, your mind. That's why it's happening. Like, because it's like an energy and an aura. Because most of these people out here, everyone is like they don't have control over self. They don't have control over their emotions. They're highly bounded, but we're all bounded by astrology. But these people are highly bounded by it, so they can't make it positive. So when you change your energy, they have no choice but to react. So this is how, like, it's like they're on a hive mind, kind of like the Matrix, how he sticks his hand in them and the nigga would change. It's kind of like that. Like they just switch up when certain programs hit. That's what, like when the pandemic hit, that was a program. You see how everybody was acting normal? Everybody you thought was spiritual, or everybody you thought was in your family, acting normal. But then once that Matrix program hit with the pandemic, it's like the agent stuck his hand in all your family members and your friends. And then they became like, they started thinking, even though they were like, I hate the government, I don't listen to them, they'll still take on a program. That's how it's very dangerous. Like, these people out here are dangerous because the same people who say, I hate the government, I hate the system, fuck Trump, fuck this, these are the same people that are actually holding you back. They're holding you guys back. So that's why you got to always keep that shit in mind. Yeah. He said I got into another altercation with crackheads and weirdos all at the same time. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is though, but it's just some weird shit going on. I'm not looking at it like what they're doing. I'm just looking at the energy, like why it's happening. That's why I'm talking about it. I'm not petty. Like, I can give a fuck about stupid shit. Like, oh, why are they doing that? And like, I'm not like making this video to like have something to talk about. Oh, the crackhead cuss, man, I'm trying to go viral. I don't give a fuck. I just the energy. I see the energy. Damn, it smells like shit over here. Like something died. Fucking smells like shit. Like, one thing about being a breatharian, that's one thing I want to tell you niggas. Like, when you're being breatharian, it's prefer you live out the city. I see, because one thing I always notice, a lot of breatharians will always move out of country, and I always just be like, it's not that serious, or why do they do it? But I see why they do it, because the air is dirty as fuck. Like, America is just a dirty ass country. It's a dirty ass fucking place. It don't even matter if you're in a nice neighborhood or in a nice area. It's a dirty ass place. There's a lot of the trees. Some of these trees that they make, they have a stench to it, an odor. Like, these trees aren't real. Most of these trees are synthetic and fake. Just like a pig is fake, a chicken is fake, a cow is fake. These trees are fake. So some of these trees have a fucking stench and an odor. And like, I think some of these trees are toxin. Like, they have toxins in them and shit. I'm not gonna say this is true, but I'm thinking, because a lot of this shit is just dirty. You can tell, like, a lot of the shit they put into society is dirty, and they pollute the air. Like, a lot of just fucking. That's why it's good to have the best. If you're gonna do qigong, really, if the best place to do it is outside in a nice environment. But if you're not in a nice environment, you're better just doing it indoors and get a air purifier. That's the best place to do it, indoors with an air purifier. Unless you're gonna go to like a nice area that's. He's like, I did qigong for some reason. I'm more fluid and can punch harder. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Because
You're energizing. It's like you're giving yourself a jolt, a boost, and it's natural. It's not no like synthetic caffeine or stare. It's a natural boost. When you take this energy for years doing it, you could do crazy shit. Just you've been doing it only a little bit. You've been doing it only for a short period of time, and you've seen that change. Imagine doing it for like 4 or 5 years. You might tap into like superhuman shit. So how you a hood nigga wearing a Corona mask? For real. It wasn't a Corona mask he was wearing. It was a, you know those masks they use to go like they go about to go like do some shit. They go yeah, you know, like they have like the one where you can see. It was like that type of mask, like a you rob people with. They wear it for the Corona mask, but yeah, yeah, the air is way cleaner. I feel like the more like advanced a society is, the more toxic the shit is. Yeah, there's a lot of toxins in the air. I don't like the air at all. Like it just stinks most of the places. Oh, yeah, it's that shiesty match. Yeah, that's what they call them. Yeah, city air does stink. Like right now I'm in the city. Well, it's kind of like a city. It's just fucking stinks. I'm gonna show you niggas some bullshit. Well, I'll show you niggas later. But yeah, I'm just chilling right now. So I find yoga a bit more easier than qigong. I don't know when I will pick up my qigong practice again. At the end of the day, just find something that you can work with. The more you keep doing yoga and advancing yoga, then you'll find qigong for it to match. But just do whatever. Like you don't have to do all three at once. But I would suggest you always fast. You want to always get that in. But as far as the qigong, at least try to get the yoga in, and then as you do that, you're gonna because this is all about changing the body. Everything I'm telling you guys to do is changing the body. So if you're doing everything I'm telling you to do right now, in 6 months you should feel different and be better in a better mindset. In a year you should be in a whole different type of space. This is not just some shit I'm telling you to do. Like you go fucking work at some dumbass job and they say do this and we'll pay you, and you're not getting paid shit. You're just getting income. You're not getting an outcome. So I'm giving you like an outcome of what the fuck is gonna happen if you listen. I'm like that's what I'm saying. Like everything I'm telling you is like it's gonna get you going. Like you started today, you just keep going and doing it every day. Because one thing is like time is speeding up hella quick. So in a year from now, if you like do what I'm saying right now, you're gonna have a year's worth of results really quick, and then you can be ahead. That's why you want to just stay on it. But yeah, just do whatever works for you. Like if yoga is still good. Like yoga, you can still really, yeah. Just don't force yourself to do anything you don't want to do. It's supposed to be an enjoying, like a. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be something you're forced to do, like pain, and you're just like. It's like all of those hard drugs people do make them possess demons trying to get to you. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. It's like fasting is good, but I always relapse because I get hungry. Don't worry about going on a long fast. Like this whole journey of like trying to like not eat is nothing to really do with just fasting. There's people who fast every day for like their whole life and they still get hungry. So obviously that has nothing to do with it. It's about like building energy. So that's all you gotta really do. Like nothing wrong with eating and shit. You have to get there. You have to use. You actually need food to become a so-called breatharian. You need food because you have to like train yourself. Like just like when you get off hard drugs, you can't just get off. You got to wean yourself off. It's the same with the breatharian knowledge. You can't just get off food. You've been eating all these years and you need it. So you, as you have more energy in your body, by default, you're not gonna want to eat heavy. You're not gonna force anything. But at the same time, it's still good to try to force and not force, but remove stuff that's not good for you. But yeah. But I just want to tell you guys that story. This shit was some weird shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but yeah. When that bitch hit my car, though, that's what really pissed me off. I was gonna let it go till she hit my fucking car. Oh man. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end this live stream, guys. I'll be back on a little bit. Peace.